Luke, a Winter Gardens thriller. You probably don't feel like that, though, do you?
No. I don't know what it is with me and Dirk, but we don't seem to play well against each other. But we always have these close games that go to the wire, and we both miss doubles and we can't win. I don't know what it is between us both. One day, if we catch fire, I think it's probably going to blow every stat out of the water. But unfortunately, at the moment, it's just close games that I seem to get the better of him. I think at the end there, he sort of, I could see he was he was starting to a little bit try too hard. I could see it, and I was thinking, come on. And then I think when I went 11-all, I was trying too hard to break him, and then in the end I did. And then the last leg, I threw in a decent leg. It was a crazy, crazy game.
Look, he had a dart to win it 11-9, and then what felt like about half an hour later, you managed to get over the line yourself. What is going through your head in the closing stages?
I didn't even know he had a dart for the match. Did he really? Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't even know that. Wow, I must have been not even watching. What was going from my head was I'm really not playing my best here, and I felt a little bit flat. And if I was going above the treble, maybe 0.5 mil, I would have been hitting 105 average. But they were just dropping like every single time, and they weren't in practice. And I was doing everything in my power to change that, and it just wasn't happening. And then suddenly, they kept hitting the treble 20 randomly and got the win.
There was some good stuff in there. There's some really good stuff in there, but there were two finishes in there were absolute filth, Luke, and you know it. Hitting single one with your first dart and then making up for it. There was a ball finish in there and one later on in the match. I mean, how do you keep your composure in those situations?
Yeah, I mean, throughout the whole game, I couldn't buy a double. It wasn't missing them by loads. It was just they were wiring, they weren't dropping in. Like I said in my interview with Sky, sometimes they just don't drop in for you. That's just the way it works. We're all fantastic players, but sometimes they just don't drop in. And today, they dropped in at the right time. That 65 when I hit the 1, the 14, it was that or nothing, wasn't it, in the end? And I hit it, and then the 87 after I think I hit 88 and hit the 1, and then it triple 17 and then broke his throw. And I was just thinking, putting a solid leg at 15 darts, make Dirk have to hit a 12, and I got over the line in the end.
Every single time somebody's been made favourite for this tournament, they've just gone out in their very next game. It happened to Van Gerwen, it happened to Price, it happened to Michael Smith. You're the only one who's managed to come through.
Luckily, no, it didn't happen to me. But I'm one of them, down to earth guys. I don't look at myself as the favourite. I'd put maybe Nathan Aspinall favourite because he's won a major, hasn't he? Chris Derby should be above me because he's won a major. But I think what the bookies look at is they know my potential. They know that I've been playing really well. And a lot of people have been saying, oh, this is your title to win. This is yours now. No, there's another 7 fantastic players that I got to get through and 3 tough games. This ain't mine. I got to go out and earn it first.